All right. So back when we used to do the long episodes where we'd grab a project and really break it down, I
Dissect
really
it.
like that because we found a lot of cool projects that we otherwise wouldn't have stumbled across. Because you know how it is in the crypto market. There's a million different projects in several different niches. There's AI, there's real world assets, there's gaming, there's betting, there's all that kind of stuff. One of the ones that people say will be the introductory to a lot of people in the crypto world is gambling. I love gambling, and it's very hard to do that depending on which state you're in, depending on how you want to gamble, whether it's sports gambling, whether it's card gambling. There's a new project. It's not that new, but it's really picking up some steam lately. And I think last month they had almost $70 million gambled on it in crypto. It's real world event gambling. Okay, the thing is called the Poly Market, and you actually get to gamble crypto on real world events like, will Joe Biden drop out of the presidential race? They give you about what the chance is. They show you how much is being bet currently on that. And then you can bet, and you just log in up here, connect your wallet, and you can bet on all of this stuff. And it's like any other sports gambling website, except for it's
real events.
Yeah. And people are loving it because you can bet on anything. I mean, they have, well, you can see, will Joe Biden pardon Hunter Biden? And then they give the website's thought, it's about a 12% chance. So if you bet yes, then it pays out a little bit more. But, it has almost $6,000 bet on it right now, which is pretty cool. So you can see who's betting on, not who's betting on what, but kind of like how many people are betting on it. Presidential election winner, they must have these in order of the most popular because it's got $149 million bet on who's going to win the presidential race in 2024.
Is it the same cryptocurrency, or is it different currencies, or is it?
I believe it's runs on the Polygon Matic. After the Dinkum upgrade, it got so cheap that the whole thing's based on that. So I think you're betting US dollar amounts, but I think it's done on Matic. So on the Matic network.
And I think you kind of alluded to this. So would somebody, they have to go on and buy, they have to get Matic and then can do this, or they can just go on with credit card or whatever? And
you know what? I didn't look that much into it. I saw you could just connect your wallet, so I assume you
don't act like you haven't been on here nonstop for the last week.
Well, I almost bet because they had how many times this week will Elon Musk tweet from his personal account? And you can bet 3 more. You can bet the exact number. You can bet over and under. And I thought this could be addicting. I mean, you could see all the stuff they have up here, the new stuff, the election, Trump trials, India's election, GameStop, crypto prices, NBA. I mean, they got everything. Movies. You can go bet on what's going to be the highest grossing movie in 2024. That seems like a fun bet. You know what I mean? Like that's
yeah.
I like that.
I'm not a gambler, but I'm not going on that site at all. Like, I could definitely see where I would get sucked in.
If you get on this site, maybe you become a gambler.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not going there. Can anyone just go in there and create a bet?
It looks, I don't know. I think the website creates the bets.
Okay.
I have not seen a way for you to submit your own bet.
We haven't hit that degen level yet.
Yeah, but it's coming. Here's all your Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift,
apparently she's not as popular with the crypto crowd.
Well, you want to bet on whether or not she gets pregnant this year or engaged? There you go. But yeah, I just noticed. So you get your username. It does show what everybody's betting on. Noodle said yes at 1 penny. That's interesting. So because after the Dinkum upgrade, when all the Ethereum level 2s got super cheap to start getting the transaction fees, it made it a much more possible, to make small bets instead of doing big bets and having a huge transaction fee.
Yeah.
If Polygon or Matic, the Matic coin, has made this more feasible. And GambleRaw.com is what it's called. It is based offshore, which is good because I learned while I was looking around at this that it is illegal in America to place a money wager on the election for the president. So officially, don't bet on this if you live in America. But yeah, it's all based offshore, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that makes sense. Wow, that's wild and not surprising at the same time. And one of the takeaways I'm taking away is it's so cheap that you could bet a penny and still do it. It's not, you're not betting a penny at a $5 transaction fee. It's
and that's how you know it was made by gamblers. Is it's not about the money always. It's I just want to gamble. You just want to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care. You could do a gentleman's bet, except it's more fun when there's something on it. So you could bet a penny that Joe Biden does not win the 2024 election. And look at these. These are the top volume in gambling this week. Those are the usernames. Revenge Tour, he's bet $1.8 million.
Oh.
50 pence, AOC, Decap, Truth Teller, 50-50. That's a gambler right there. That's a hardcore gambler. Somebody
50,
whose name is 50-50. So
wow,
it's pretty crazy.
$70 million last week. Is that right?
Last month. Yep. And you can see them over here, but it's really starting to just now kind of get universal attention on Twitter, and people are really starting to talk about it on Reddit. So it may double or triple next month. I won't go on to it too much. Did you hear about Roaring Kitty, the guy from Dumb Money, the guy who did the GameStop?
No, stock? But I saw he was trending in Twitter.
Yeah, so he's got like $60 million in call options on GameStop that expire on Friday, I think. So if GameStop ends above $20, he's going to make like $60 million. But every dollar above $20 is $7 more million. So right now it's at $28. So he's got, I think they said he's got close to a $300 million position right now. And if it gets up to 35 or 37 bucks by the end of the week, he could be a billionaire. And if he does that, because of how many call options he has the option to, I don't quite understand exactly how call options work, but he's got the strike price at 20 and it's way over that. So come Friday, he can say, okay, I'll take all 60 million or whatever. And he gets to buy them for 20 and sell them at the current price. So, and then he's just going to rebuy GameStop. So they said by Friday, he could be the world's largest stockholder in GameStop. Isn't that nuts?
Wow. That is
$50 initial investment. That's what $50,000 initial investment in GameStop several years ago. And now he's going to be a billionaire.